Hi everyone, Vegas from Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard here to review the new comedy The House, starring Will Ferrell, Amy Poehler, and Jason Mantzoukas. Am I saying that right? A comedy about two parents who have a daughter to send to college, and they're relying on the scholarship provided to them by the city council in Fox Meadows, wherever the hell that is. And of course, they go to the city council meeting to find out that she's received the scholarship, but there's no funding. So they take away their scholarship. So now she's been accepted to this university where it's going to be $50,000 a year or plus, and they're freaking out because they've tried to get a second mortgage, they've tried to find money, and they're literally, living paycheck to paycheck. So what do? They open up a casino in their home in order to raise the money. Yes, that's right, a home casino, along with their friend Jason, played by Jason Mantzoukas, who's also, his house is in foreclosure. He's an avid gambler, not avid, what's the word? Problem gambler. He lost his wife, he's going through a divorce. So all kinds of misery already surrounds this movie. And their attitudes, or their solution, I should say, is to open a home casino. Now, being from Las Vegas, born and raised, there's just this, first of all, look, they didn't screen it for critics, and I'm going to tell you why. I went and paid for this thing. Look at that. I paid for this. And before I start trashing this film, which I'm going to do, I just want to say for the record, there is no one in the world that I adore more than Will Ferrell. In my 21 years doing this business, being a film critic and in journalism, there is no one more that I have the greatest memories, the best interviews, the more respect for, how much I love Will Ferrell. I mean, I think he's just one of the funniest, greatest guys ever. And also I love Amy Poehler. I love their comedy. But even the mighty fall, and he stumbles hard on this movie. So, first of all, being from Las Vegas and running a casino like that, they're running it, and it's not like they're running something for charity where it's a simply run thing. Each time they make more and more money with their home casino, they start outfitting the place, they start upgrading it to what looks like almost a real casino inside this house. Meaning they have a lounge, for comedians, they have a bar, they have neon lights, they have all different types of table games, they got food going on. So they take the joke so far, the absurdity so far, that the movie just has no believability. You have to suspend your disbelief, okay? And you can't do that with this movie because, first of all, they need to raise, I think it was like $400,000, $500,000. So they have these safes in the house, and each safe holds $100,000. So yeah, about $500,000. So every time they fill one of these, half goes to the couple, half goes to the friend. And I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. Why wouldn't they just split the money up as they go? Because the movie shows, in a little montage, all the money piling up. They need 50 grand for their daughter's for her tuition. Why not just split that first 100,000 that's just sitting there? Then there's another 100,000. There's a third 100,000. Then you think to yourself, they're from Fox Meadows. It's an affluent community, don't get me wrong, but really, there's enough people in this little town that's going to be able to throw that kind of money away on a home gambling system? I mean, a home casino? It just doesn't make any sense. And the mentality of all the characters that come through that are gambling, they're in somebody's house, So the absurdity of this movie doesn't wash at all. You just don't believe it anywhere. Now, getting to the actors, getting to Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler, they have absolutely no characters. Zero. There's no personality. There's no kind of backstory. It's just like they're improvising through the whole movie. It's like they got a whole bunch of comedians together and they just put up, okay, here's a situation, and then they go in there cold trying to do something funny. I mean, it's just embarrassing. It's painful. When I say I didn't chuckle, I didn't smile, I didn't do anything, I was so disappointed in this movie. I mean, it was pure torture. Director Andrew J. Cohen doesn't know how to direct comedy. He doesn't understand where, to build any kind of situation, to build any kind of gag going on. They do takeoffs on Casino. They do takeoffs on Goodfellas. They do all those cliches to where even Will Ferrell has to start being, an enforcer because someone of the locals owes him money. So now he becomes the butcher, So now he starts believing this character and dressing this character. I mean, these are parents, okay, in this small town. It makes no sense. They start treating all their friends like they don't exist, It just doesn't make any sense. And not even to mention, you have the Barney Fife cop who's trying to, on the trail of what's going on at this house, and he's trying to figure it out. Then you have a corrupt city councilman going on, who's stealing money from the city. It's almost like a Don Knotts movie from the 1960s. It really is, without the talent of Don Knotts, without any of the great jokes or the great gags. So The House was one of the most embarrassing failures of 2017, one of the most embarrassing failures of Will Ferrell. And he's probably not watching this, but if he did, I mean, I'm sorry. This was just the worst time in the world. So bounce back. You're talking to somebody who loved Land of the Lost. So I give him a lot of leeway, but this was just just a nightmare. I don't think I want to blame him for it, though. I think it's a horrible script, a horrible concept just to begin with. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I don't give Fs out that often, folks. In fact, I can't remember when I gave out an F last time, but this is it. This is an F by all means. Sorry, Will. Sorry, Amy. Better luck next time. All right, for more reviews and interviews, surf on over to my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, check out my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Love to hear from you. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you comment below, subscribe, thumbs up, and share. Did you see the house? Was it a nightmare? Did I show you I paid for it? Did I show you I paid for it? Yeah, you're probably going, oh, we all pay for it, Jeff. Not when you're a critic. But I was that dedicated to see Will Ferrell's new movie and that dedicated to bring this review to you to save you and your hard-earned money. Do not go see The House. I'm Jeffrey Gay Howard in Las Vegas, where it's 110 degrees. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.